Good day everyone. Welcome to the world of Nishkarsha Media Entertainment and Publication, and you are watching NTV News at 9:30. Your source for exclusive news and entertainment. This is Pernita bringing you to the top stories from India around the world, and the time is exactly 9:30. Former US President Donald Trump has announced his intention to sue the BBC. The lawsuit, which Trump stated could be for an amount between $1 and $5 billion, is expected to be filed next week. Trump claimed the BBC misleadingly edited his January 6, 2021 speech. He alleged to edit altered his words and misrepresent him as inciting the Capitol riot. Speaking to reporters, Trump said they have been admitted they had cheated. They changed the word coming out from mouth. He also mentioned plans to speak with UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer over the weekend. Trump stated the Starmer had attempted to contact him was very embarrassed by the incident.
Oh, what a job you did. What a job you did. Are you proud of yourselves?
We've had a good
How did you catch BBC like that?
We have good sources.
Honestly, congratulations. You did a great service to a lot of countries, a lot of great human beings, if you want to know the truth. And exposing what fake news is all about. What BBC did, nobody would even think a thing like that was done. They actually changed the words coming out of my mouth.
So the BBC has apologised and retracted the report, but they say they won't pay any compensation.
Well, we'll sue them. We'll sue them for anywhere between $1 billion and $5 billion, probably sometime next week.
So you're ready to take
Well, I think I have to do it. I mean, they've even admitted that they cheated. Not that they couldn't have not done that. They cheated. They changed the words coming out of my mouth. That's worse than what CBS did with Kamala. They changed her answer, but at least they didn't show it, coming out of her mouth.
Do you think it's appropriate that British TV viewers have to pay more than $200 just for the right to watch television? Do you think the license?
Well, I don't know what they do in a place that I like a lot, in general, UK, right? But the people of the UK are very angry about what happened, as you can imagine, because it shows the BBC is fake news. Of course, you and I knew that for a long time, but we didn't know it was this big.
BJP cracks down on rebels in Bihar. Ex-Minister R.K. Singh suspended New Delhi Patna. The BJP is acting against party rebels. Former Union Minister R.K. Singh is one of 3 leaders suspended. They face suspension for the anti-party activities. The so-called notice demand an explanation. Why shouldn't they be expelled? The BJP stated, "You are engaging in anti-party activists. This is a breach of discipline. The party take this seriously. Harm has been done. Therefore, you are suspended. Explain why you should not be expelled. Clarify your position within the work week." 1 week. Similarly, notice issued to Ashok Agarwal and Usha Agarwal. Agarwal is a legislative council member. Usha Agarwal is the mayor of Qatar. R.K. Singh, former MP from Araha, Bihar. He had criticized the BJP and the government. This followed 2024 election loss. Singh questioned India leadership. He made serious allegations against the Bihar government. Singh is a former diplomat. He served as Home Secretary under Manmohan Singh. He joined BJP in 2013. He represented Ara twice in MP in 2014 and 2019. In 2017, he was Minister of Power in the Modi 1.0 cabinet. He lost his Ara seat in the 2024 Lok Sabha election. Newly elected Nuapada MLA Jay Dhoklia received a warm welcome at BJP state headquarters in Bhubaneswar today, following a significant victory in Nuapada by-election. Party worker greeted Dholkia, who is expected to visit Puri later today to offer prayer at the Jagannath temple. Sources indicate that Dholkia was welcomed by the senior party leaders, including Chief Minister Mohan Charan Majhi and Odisha BJP President Manmohan Samal. The reception included photographs and garlands with leaders and party members posing with the newly elected legislator. Addressing the gathering, Dholkia expressed his gratitude to voters of Nuapada and the state leadership for their support. "This victory is not mine alone, it belongs to people of Nuapada," he stated. Chief Minister Majhi also spoke at the event, vowing to prioritize region progress. Let's take a break. We will be back soon.
काका,
हाँ बेटा,
ये जश्न कैसा?
आज इस गांव को 4 चांद लग गए हैं।
कैसे?
ये सब कृष्णा का कमाल है। अब हम पूरी दुनिया से जुड़ गए हैं इंटरनेट के जरिए।
सच?
वो देखो।
कॉमन सर्विस सेंटर?
बिल्कुल। डिजिटल इंडिया के तहत अब शहर के चक्कर काटे बिना रोजमर्रा के छोटे बड़े काम गांव-गांव से हो सकते हैं। ये देखो, ढेर सारी सुविधाओं के जरिए, जैसे कि बैंक अकाउंट खोलकर पैसों का लेन देन करना, ऑनलाइन रेलवे टिकट बुक कराना, आधार कार्ड या पासपोर्ट बनवाना, पैन कार्ड की अर्जी भरना, जमीन के कागजात या जन्म और मृत्यु प्रमाण पत्र बनवाना। और प्रधानमंत्री डीजी साक्षरता योजना के अंतर्गत सीएससी अधिकारी को प्रशिक्षण देकर दूसरों को पढ़ाने के लिए तैयार करते हैं। एक और खुद का सेंटर चलाने का अवसर मिला और दूसरी ओर लोगों को रोजगार।
लेकिन इस सेंटर को चलाता कौन है?
कृष्णा।
अरे भाई, ये कृष्णा कौन है?
गांव की प्रगति का श्रेय जाता है हमारी प्यारी बिटिया कृष्णा को।
डिजिटल इंडिया, पावर टू एम्पावर।
President Trump has publicly distanced himself from a prominent supporter, Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene. Trump referred to Greene as Walkie Marjorie and stated he would endorse a challenger in her upcoming midterm election. If a suitable candidate emerges, Greene, a strong advocate for Trump agenda, had been seen as the key relation between the former president and the other Republican lawmakers. This public break appears to the accumulation of a dispute that has been ongoing for several months, coinciding with the perceived safety in Greene's public political stance. The three-term Congresswoman has recently sourced increasing disagreement with Republican leadership. During the recent federal government shutdown, she criticized party leaders, urging they lacked a clear plan to assist individuals losing subsidy for the health insurance.
Marjorie Taylor Greene said, oh, gee, I'm spending too much time overseas. So let's say I don't meet with China. You know what's happened right now to Georgia and to every other state? They're not working because your magnets and your rare earths would have kicked in, and there wouldn't be a factory in the world that was working. If I didn't have a relationship overseas with China, with Japan, with South Korea, with all of them, Malaysia, I went to Malaysia, but visited many more countries than that. If we didn't do that, if we just stayed right here, you would right now have no factory anywhere in the world that would be working because of rare earth with China. Not only that, we made a deal with China. We take in millions and millions of dollars. We made a deal with Japan. We take in millions of dollars. We made a deal with South Korea. We're taking in millions and millions of dollars. If I would stay home, none of that would be happening. And by the way, I stay home 98% of the time. The last thing I want to do is travel 22 hours in an airplane, as nice as this plane is. So, you know, Marjorie Taylor Greene is not anyway, I mean, she is a very different thinking than I have. Something happened to her over the last period of a month or two where she changed, I think, politically. I think that her constituents aren't going to be happy. Already, I have people calling me. They want to challenge her to a race in her district in Georgia. And, you know, that's too bad. She's lost a wonderful conservative reputation. But when she says, don't go overseas, if I didn't go overseas, we might be in a war right now with China.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi today reviewed the progress of under construction bullet train station in Surat, Gujarat. The station is key part of the Mumbai-Ahmedabad high-speed rail corridor, as also known as Maheshwar. Earlier today, the Prime Minister arrived at Surat Airport and proceeded to the Entroil area to inspect the ongoing construction work. At the bullet train station, he met with officials and was briefed on the project development. The Mahashar project is one of the India's most significant infrastructure undertaking. Is said to cover a total distance of approximately 500 kilometers, with the three 500 kilometers passing through Gujarat and Dadra and Nagar Haveli, and the remaining 156 kilometers in Maharashtra. Later today, Prime Minister Modi is scheduled to visit the Diyapada town in Narmada districts. This area is predominantly inhabited tribal communities. The Prime Minister will address a public gathering that is to commemorate the birth anniversary of the revered tribal leader Birsa Munda. During his visit to Diyapada, the Prime Minister Modi will also inaugurate and lay the foundation stone for various infrastructure development projects at value as 9,700 crore. Prior to addressing the gathering, the Prime Minister will visit Devmora village in Sabara Taluka. He will offer prayers at the Ponderi Mata temple, which is also claimed deity of local tribal community. Devmorga village is located 23 km from Dediyapada. The Indian Coast Guard is conducting a significant search and rescue exercise off the coast of Paradip, Odisha. This operation aims to bolster the security of region maritime coastline. The exercise taking place in mid-sea also emphasizes preventing smuggling and illegal activities. Key strategies being evaluated include methods for interrupting potential threat at sea, enhancing coastal safety measures, and improving joint operational readiness. Sources indicate that the teams are state search and rescue are actively involved. The focus of this participation is to strengthen coordination between state agency and the Indian Coast Guard during emergency response situation. Let's take a break. We will be back soon.
काका,
हाँ बेटा,
ये जश्न कैसा?
आज इस गांव को 4 चांद लग गए हैं।
कैसे?
ये सब कृष्णा का कमाल है। अब हम पूरी दुनिया से जुड़ गए हैं इंटरनेट के जरिए।
सच?
वो देखो।
कॉमन सर्विस सेंटर?
बिल्कुल। डिजिटल इंडिया के तहत अब शहर के चक्कर काटे बिना रोजमर्रा के छोटे बड़े काम गांव-गांव से हो सकते हैं। ये देखो, ढेर सारी सुविधाओं के जरिए, जैसे कि बैंक अकाउंट खोलकर पैसों का लेन देन करना, ऑनलाइन रेलवे टिकट बुक कराना, आधार कार्ड या पासपोर्ट बनवाना, पैन कार्ड की अर्जी भरना, जमीन के कागजात या जन्म और मृत्यु प्रमाण पत्र बनवाना। और प्रधानमंत्री डीजी साक्षरता योजना के अंतर्गत सीएससी अधिकारी को प्रशिक्षण देकर दूसरों को पढ़ाने के लिए तैयार करते हैं। एक और खुद का सेंटर चलाने का अवसर मिला और दूसरी ओर लोगों को रोजगार।
लेकिन इस सेंटर को चलाता कौन है?
कृष्णा।
अरे भाई, ये कृष्णा कौन है?
गांव की प्रगति का श्रेय जाता है हमारी प्यारी बिटिया कृष्णा को।
डिजिटल इंडिया, पावर टू एम्पावर।
Welcome once again. Special Forces Vault of a States is back as forces in promising an even more demanding competition. The opening match of the Test series between the India and South Africa is underway at the historic Eden Garden in Kolkata. South Africa won the toss and elected to bat Rishabh Pant, returning from an injury sustained during the Test against England, escaping India. Sai Sudarshan and the Nitish Kumar have not been included in the playing 11. South Africa reached 57 runs for the loss of 1 wicket in their first innings. However, their innings was significantly impacted by the bowling of Jasprit Bumrah. South Africa was ultimately bowled out for 150 runs, with Bumrah claiming 5 wickets. Following South Africa's first innings total of 159, India commenced their batting. By the close of play yesterday, India had scored 32 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. As play resumed today, India's score stand at 138 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. The match is continuing and the India captain Subham Gill has temporarily left the field due to the back injury sustained during play. Winter grips has tightened across the state, with dense fog and bone-chilling cold, speeding temperature plummeting. Mercury levels have dropped below 6 degrees Celsius in several areas, marking the first time this season in 10 cities. Temperatures are currently below 12 degrees. The twin cities of Cuttack and Bhubaneswar have also experienced a significant dip, with temperature falling to 14 degrees Celsius over the past 4 days. Yesterday, Simligura recorded the lowest temperature at 6.3 degree, while Fulbani skivered 8.2 degree in Bhubaneswar and Cuttack. The mercury settled at 14.8 degree. The meteorological department has issued a warning, predicting the cold wave to persist across Odisha for the next 2 weeks. Meanwhile, the Koraput region is grappling with the severe disruption due to the dense fog and intense cold. Vehicular movement on the road has been significantly hampered. Residents have been feeling the biting cold for the last 4 days, with the entire Koraput city blanketed in the thick layer of fog. The cold spell marks a late of arrival winter following the monsoon recession. That's all for now. Stay tuned for more updates. Thank you.